Hello, my group number 2. So, if you have chosen this card, this is going to be your reading. You come in the group number 2. Okay? Whew. This is a very uh, heavy and sensitive reading. Okay. So, I would like to remind you this is. Not a professional diagnosis. Okay, don't take it as a professional diagnosis, and this is um, not supposed to trigger you in any way. So if you are sensitive to this topic, please do not watch this reading. And the purpose of this reading is just to encourage you and to let you know to let's say to give you a direction in which you should look for your mental health and your physical health as well, because they both affect each other equally. Okay, so let's see. That being said, my group number 2, what is your mental health issues, what you may be dealing with now, maybe in future, or you are prone to those situations. Okay, let's see. My group number 2. Okay, I think some good shuffling. Group number 2. Okay, let's go. So, there could be some, okay, some overindulgence and possibly some kind of addiction issues that you may be dealing with. It could be alcohol addiction. Yes, definitely. I mean, one of the thing that is very prominent here is alcohol addiction. You may be dealing with this and maybe trying to limit your alcohol intake. Okay, and what else is I'm seeing here is lots of emotions here. So okay, there's one more thing is you are in some kind of toxic situation, especially toxic relationships. Okay, and where you may know, you may have, or you may have the idea of the kind of situation you are in, or the kind of person you are with that is unhealthy for you, but still you are in that situation, you are still engaged in that kind of connection or toxic relationship is this is again very prominent here. So everything that is unhealthy, and you have idea, I'm seeing that you are aware of everything, but it's just like addiction, and well, you know that it's not good for you, but you still can't stop yourself. Okay, and this is coming from some kind of codependency. This codependency is could be person, could be um, and I'm seeing you could be like binge eating. There is yes, drinking disorder. Yes. Okay. Binge eating, yes. And some of you may be some kind of depression. I'm seeing this is let's see, let's see more. Let's tap into in this energy. The kind of depression I am seeing here for you, where is this coming from? Tell me about this depression. See, when you have this kind of addictions, or where you know that something is not right for you, or some things are not healthy for you, but you still engage with those things. It is just that you are trying to avoid something, which is, let's say, trauma that you faced, and you are just trying to cope with that trauma by indulging too much eating, by indulging in too much drinking, or those indulging with those toxic connections, toxic behaviors. Okay, and it could be, some of you may involve in some kind of self-harming behavior as well. And self-harming behavior is not just always, cutting yourself. Okay, which maybe it could be. Okay, but here I'm seeing self-harming way is just like eating too much. Let's say if you know that it's not good and you're not stopping, it means that you have this tendency of sabotage, like self-sabotage. Okay, so it's coming in form of lots of eating, lots of drinking, lots of engaging, like drugs. It could be drugs. You may have this tendency. Okay, mood disorder is coming again. So this depression I'm seeing for you is part of your mood disorder, which is your moods are not stable. Okay, and okay, oh, this is serious. Okay, this is serious. Okay, you may be having a lot of paranoia. I'm seeing a lots of paranoia. I'm seeing lots of okay. This could be a case of psychosis. I will say again, this is just for entertainment purpose. Okay, this is not. I'm not doing any professional diagnosis here, but I'm just telling you. Okay, what the cards are telling me. It's it could be a part of little bit. Let's say schizophrenia. It could be where you have a lots of let's say delusions. Your imagination is very high. You may be imagining things. You may be seeing that you are seeing figures. You may be seeing voice. You may be hearing voices. You may be seeing figures, shadow figures. Okay, or this may be all of a sudden you may feel as if you are falling apart. Things are crumbling. Okay, now this could be a symptom of it could be bipolar. It could be something along with those lines. Okay, it could be a case of psychosis as well, because it's that diagnosis is not very easy. And I'm telling this because I have the background of psychology, and I am learning counseling, and I will be taking a lot further training as well. So I know this. So if you may be facing, or if you may be having these kind of symptoms, I would encourage you to go and have a professional check up. Okay, and have a professional diagnosis of what is actually happening with you, because it may be a case of psychosis, it may be a case of bipolar disorder is very strong here, which like bipolar disorder is about, what I'm seeing here is just outburst. Okay, sudden outbursts, and sudden mood changes, like your mood fluctuates a lot. It gets just out of control, and yes, you may be having a little bit of symptoms of ADHD, which is attention deficit disorder. Okay, so you may be having problem in focusing just one thing. There are other things that you just keep jumping to, and it's literally hard for you to concentrate on one thing. It's a serious issue. ADHD, attention deficit disorder is actually a thing. Okay, it's a very serious issue. So you may be taking professional help if you are, you know, just thinking that, okay, oh, you just can't concentrate on one thing, you have a monkey mind, and you're just, you know, shrugging off with the idea of getting a professional help. Do not do that. And if not, some of you may be actually having this serious like delusional mind. I'm so sorry to say that. But it's just the reading, the nature of the reading is the same. Okay, so yes, I guess that's all. My group number 2, I don't want to tap into this energy any further. So the thing is, you need to check to your moods. Okay, they are going up and down very quickly in an unexpected way. You may have unexpected outbursts. Okay, and you may feel like and I'm seeing there is a sign of depression, and there is this depression is coming from this black and white thinking. Is that you may be feeling that the world is against you, okay, and everybody is just working against you. There is some conspiracy going on. You may be feeling paranoia, okay, and you may have some trust issues, and yes, this paranoia thing is very strong. And I'm seeing you, your behavior could be like, or your mind works in a way where you may be just, for example, you're walking down the road, and mm, somebody comes up and say hello to you. You may smile back and say hello to them, but your mind, your mind is thinking what this person wants from me, or what is this, what he is up to, or is he going to harm me, or something like that, you know. I'm seeing your brain is always divided. Your brain is always divided, and in a way, you are juggling your brain. You're trying to keep us straight thinking, but it's not helping you, because your mood gets so much up and down. And yes, so please take some professional help. Definitely take some professional help. Okay. So yes, this was your reading, and let me know in the comments below what do you think about this reading. And as I said, this is not any kind of, you know, professional diagnosis, and go and see any your doctor for your physical health, for your mental health, if you are suffering, or if you are just dealing with any issues, okay, in your life. And I will see you next time with your next reading. Okay, until then, bye bye. Hello, my group number 3. So if you have chosen this card, this is your reading. You fall into this category, group number 3. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, let's see what mental health issues you may be dealing with, or in future you may deal with. And so as I said, this is not a professional diagnosis, definitely. Okay, it is just for an entertainment purpose, and the purpose of this reading is to remind you gently to look into your mental health. Okay, and okay, some jumpers here. I will give it a good shuffle. Okay. So group number 3, mental health. What mental health issues you may be facing? And I would say, if you are a sensitive person, or if you find this triggering, do not watch this video. Okay, do not watch this at all. And let's see. Group number 3, what is happening with your mental health? What mental health issues you may face, or you may be facing already? Okay, so I'm seeing here some kind of isolation. You may have isolated yourself, okay, and you may be in kind of situation where you are having a lot of negative self-talk about something, about a certain situation that is on your mind. I'm saying it's not just a negative, just like a general negative self-talk that is you are engaging with. There is a particular thing, there is a particular issue on your mind, and you are having all sorts of negative thoughts about it, and you have just closed off your mind, okay, closed off from the outer world. You are not letting anybody um, enter in your world and provide you any help. Okay, you're not taking help, or you may be. It's quite possible that you're not letting others know that what are you dealing with, what is going on in your mind. It's on your mind, and it's very possible that even you are not aware of this. This is happening on a subconscious level. It is giving you anxiety, it is giving you some negative thinking, some kind of maybe depressive thoughts, but you are not exactly aware of it. This is also quite possible. So that's the purpose of this reading, to just give you, a little nudges into this direction, to just go and have a professional help. Okay. And what else is happening? Okay. Okay, so this is serious. All of my both group number 1 and 2 were pretty intense and pretty serious, and this one as well. Though this is hard reading, but still I would go with it. Okay, because I'm seeing here there is some kind of sexual trauma that you have gone through. Okay, and this may have happened in your early days. Let's say if you were in college or something like that. If you are watching this, you may be in college or in that stage of your life, or the trauma, the sexual trauma that is you are dealing with happened in that phase of your life. Okay, and for others there is also possibility that this sexual trauma is coming from your own home and your family. Okay, this may be coming from your own family or your own home. Something happened that in your own home, something happened from somebody like who was very close to you, or you have known this person. Okay, for some of you it could be that it was your romantic partner. Okay, and that you know did something that you did not give your consent for. Okay, some kind of, I'm seeing some kind of sexual trauma you have experienced, and you are trying to cope with this by not acknowledging it, not addressing it. Okay, and if you don't acknowledge it, if you don't address it, obviously this problem is not going to solve by itself. Okay, it stays in your subconscious mind, it stays in your mind, and what you are doing to deal with that, your coping mechanism is here. You have just shut yourself off. Okay, or maybe you have shut this thing off. Okay, and you are not, excuse me. Okay, and you are not even thinking about it. You are not Forget about taking any action. You're not even thinking about it. You don't want to think about it. You don't want to talk about it. Okay, and but that problem is just still there. The problem is still there. Okay, and there are also some male figures that is important in this situation. Okay, and I'm seeing a father figure is important. Two, especially two males. I'm seeing two older males and one young male. Okay, that is affecting the kind of problems you may be having. Let's see. Let's dive into more about your mental health. Okay. Yes. Okay. Something that has happened. Yes, in it could be even in childhood. Okay, if not, it's in your college days. Let's say it has something that was in your childhood, and okay, you may be having some issues with some kind of imbalance. Okay, and it could be a hormonal imbalance. Okay, some kind of hormonal imbalance that is going on in your life. And for others who have not been any kind of let's say it's not a sexual trauma for them, it is related to your infertility. Okay, some of you are taking I'm so sorry for that. This is such a bizarre reading, but I have decided to just tap into this energy, so I am going with this. This is and energy of dealing with the issue of infertility, and that is causing you emotional not emotional hormonal imbalance, or this infertility is happening because of some kind of hormonal imbalance in your life. Okay, yes, that is another one, and this is causing you a lot of emotional pains, because you are trying so hard to conceive. Okay, and this is keeping you in a negative state of mind. Obviously it's a hard issue. It's a hard thing to deal with. Okay, so I'm sure you may be having this professional consultation, and if not, then go and take. Yes, it's related with child. Definitely it's related with child. Related with child. Some of you, there is another story that is playing out here, and this is the last one. I'm not going to tap into this any further. The last story that I'm seeing here, it's about some kind of having a child which is dealing with developmental delays. Okay, so for example, let's say the autistic child, or something that is big enough to give you cause of concern. Okay, so what happens in the, let's say, autism, what happens is your child is not developed, okay, as they should be. So there is delays. Okay, and autism is just not this much. Okay, there is a lot more thing. Okay, I know that. So I'm just giving you an example, and I'm going to rush this reading. I don't know, I just don't want to tap into this energy anymore. I'm so sorry. So just go and take a professional help. Okay, and if you are just suffering and you don't know exactly like what is making you suffer in this way. So I'm just giving you hint. This reading is just for you to, you know, encourage you to look into your mental health as well as your physical health, because they both affect each other equally. Okay, so please go and seek help, because I am seeing here some kind of loss and grief also involved, which is related to child. You may be having some kind of, you know, maybe you're trying to conceive. You may have experienced miscarriage as well. So yes, you need some professional help. Okay, so please let me know in the comments below, what do you think of this reading. And I'm sorry I have to rush this reading. Okay, so please like, share and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time with your next reading. Okay, until then, bye bye.